Welcome back to this tutorial on financial modeling using Kaluta projection methodology. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to prepare annual financial projections from our monthly projected financials. So we start with the profit and loss. So I click on the P&L sheet here, and after clicking it, I click again to duplicate this sheet so that I have another sheet exactly the same as the monthly P&L sheet. It is important to make sure you duplicate so that you have the same structure in your annual P&L sheet compared to monthly P&L sheet. Structure in terms of arrangements of particulars and the fee and the formulas and the projected figures. Okay, so after doing that, now I can rename this annual sheet by clicking on the sheet and choose rename, and I will call it annual P and annual P&L to differentiate it from P&L, which is monthly. Okay, so now because we are dealing with the annual figures here, we do not need these monthly rows. So I click on it and then go to sheet and delete row to remove it. And for years, here we will just have year 0, year 1, year 2, and year 3. Those are our projected periods. We used year T just for the purpose of continuation of our projected figures, so we don't need it because we only want to present our our figures in projected horizon, okay, which is 3 years. So I start with, I will fill this now, and then I'll click on the first one here. Sorry. Yeah, there, click to fill. So I will fill this up to year 3 here. Okay, so I'll have my year 0, year 1, year 2, and year 3. So these ones from here, we don't need these columns, so I select all of these columns that are not needed, extra columns, which were meant for monthly projections, and then choose to delete columns so that we only remain with our figures. Now we start to put the formulas to sum up the monthly. We start with the first one, which is sales. So year 0, we'll put a formula here to sum all sales during all monthly sales during year 0. So I put, let me double tap here to open the typing pad, and then I start with, okay, it has already taken no, I don't need this one. Let me remove this first, that is typed there. So I start with equal sign and then write sum, and then open the bracket, and then click on monthly P&L sheet and go to year 0, pick the cells from January here, and then drag this up to the end of year 1, year 0, which is here for January, February, and March. From April we start with year 1, so that is the end, March. So I press enter. So I have the formula for sales for year 0. I'm going to do the same for year 1. So I start with equal sign and then write sum and then open the bracket and then click on monthly sheet for P&L, which is here, and then start to sum from here. Those are the sales for year 1, starts from April. So I will drag this up to the end of, it has not captured exactly what I wanted. So let me repeat it again. So first let me delete that one and then start with equal sign, then sum, open the bracket, click on P&L sheet, sales starts from here, E3, and these ones will continue up to year 1 will end up in March 2023. That is P3. So because I'm getting a problem when I drag this formula, I can just click at the end of the formula here, put a full colon. So I'm choosing a full colon here, and then we have seen it ends with P3, so I type P3 to cover that. So you see it has been selected. My sales figure are going to be captured from April 22. That is where year 1 sales starts and ends up in March 23. That is where year 1 monthly sales ends. So I check this to accept, so I have that formula there. I do the same for year 2. So I double tap to open the typing pad. Let me first remove that, remain with equal sign, and then type sum, and then open the bracket. So click on P&L monthly figure, here sheet, year 2 starts from here, sales here, and I put full columns as I did in the previous, and then sales for year 2 will end in year 2 ends in here at March 24, that is AB3. So I type AB3. That is the end of it. Okay, so you see the coverage for the computation of the sales from beginning of April 2023 up to the end of March 2024. That is the period covered for year 2. So I press enter to accept that, and then the same for year 3. I click on year 3 there, and then start with equal sign, and then sum, and then click on first open the bracket, then click on monthly P&L sheet, and then start to sum from here. Year 3 starts from April 24 cells here, and they will end up in year 3 ends up in March 25, that is AN3. So I click at the end here, use full colon, and then type AN3 to cover that period, and then press enter. So I am done with the sales summation, monthly sales summation for year 0, year 1, year 2, and year 3. Now what I can do is simply to select all these summations here from year 0 up to year 3. I select all these, and then I use copy. I choose copy, and then I'll be pasting this on cost of sales here. So I click on cost of sales, and then I tap to paste. So what it has done, it has pasted the monthly cost of sales for year 0, year 1, year 2, and year 3. Each one have been populated in their respective cells. And pasting this has been possible because we are using the same structure with the same arrangement for particulars, and the cells that follows, it has the same arrangement for this annual P&L sheet as it has for monthly P&L sheet. That's why we can paste it. So we keep on with this exercise of pasting, and go to here from salaries. I can select all these items up to bad debts. Total administrative expenses, there is a formula there, so I don't need to paste. It will be system generated. So up to there, and then I paste, and go to advertising in year 0, select advertising and sales promotion, those two. Total, there is a formula, so I don't select that, and then I paste. And then loan interest, we only have one item here, so I paste, I tap to paste, so it has pasted up to the rest. And net profit before tax is computed, so we don't need to paste. Tax, here is where we put the figure here, so we tap to paste. And profit of tax after tax is computed, cumulative figure is computed. So we are done with our annual summaries from year 0 to up to year 3. Now let us check to see if our annual projected financials are exactly the same as our monthly projected financials, to see if we have captured all the information correctly. So to do that, I'm putting a check formula here to check the correctness of our summarized figure. So we'll start with year 0. Cumulative profit after tax at the end of year 0 should also be the same as cumulative profit after tax. I mean, cumulative profit after tax in this annual sheet should be the same as cumulative profit after tax in a monthly sheet. So I put equal sign and then click on cumulative figure at the end of year 0 and then minus, and then go to P&L monthly sheet and then click on, let me go to the end of year 0, it ends here, and here we have clicked, that is the cumulative figure at the end of year 0. So I press enter. So if the answer is 0, then that means I have captured my annual summaries correctly. I go to do the same for year 1. I start with equal sign, click on cumulative figure at the end of year 1 here on annual basis, and then multiply by, and then click on the P&L monthly sheet and go to the end of year 1, the end of year 1 here, and then click on the cumulative figure, which is here, and then press enter. So the answer is 0, that means it is correct. Go to year 2, start with equal sign, click on this cumulative summary, and then press minus, click on monthly P&L sheet, go to the end of year 3, which is here, end of year 3 here, then press enter. Oh, we've just repeated to year 2. We already did it in year. Let me undo this. P&L annual. Let me repeat on year 2. Check for year 2. So we start with equal sign. And then click on this year 2, and then minus, then click on P&L monthly, go to the end of year 2, cumulative figure for the end of year 2, which is here, year 2 here, cumulative figure, press enter. So 0, and let us go to year 3. Do the same, start with equal sign, click on cumulative figure end of year 3 on this annual summary, put minus, click on monthly sheet, go to cumulative figure at the end of year 3, which is here, press enter, 0. So this check has confirmed that our annual P&L summaries are exactly the same as our monthly projected numbers, okay? But here have been summarized on annual basis. So this is how to prepare annual projected income statement from monthly projected income statement. So let us end up here in this tutorial, and next we will do the summaries for cash flow. Okay? Bye for now.